Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And thank you to everyone who's been practicing with me on the channel for the last couple of years. I really love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know where you're from and also how your practice is growing, changing, and developing, and also where you might be feeling stuck or challenged in your practice. And in today's practice, we'll be moving through a Yin Yoga and Yoga Nidra practice for the root chakra. So we'll be taking some time at the beginning of our practice to move through some Yin Yoga postures that open up through the root, the foundation of the body. And then we'll be moving into a guided Yoga Nidra practice in Shavasana on the ground. And the root chakra is a part of our subtle energetic body, and it helps to generate energy in the electromagnetic field and to open us up into our psychological and our spiritual landscape. The root chakra is connected to our foundation through the physical body, the bones of the body, and the structure of the body, and also to our foundations on the earth, to our family, our tribe, our communities, and also to our ancestral line. So we'll get ready for our practice by coming down to our back, bending our knees, and placing our feet flat to the floor. Take a moment to relax the full length of your spine on the ground, bringing a natural arc to your neck and softening your chin a few inches below your forehead. Feeling the pelvis relax and the tailbone soften down into the ground. And as we pause here and breathe, you're welcome to stay here in resting pose, or you can wing your knees open and slide the soles of your feet together to touch, coming into reclined butterfly pose. Letting the bones of the legs relax downward into the pull of gravity, and we'll close our eyes. Taking time and space for conscious relaxation. Relaxing through the base of the skull, allowing the weight of your head to drop into the earth. Parting your teeth and softening through your jaw. Allowing the space between your eyebrows to widen and soften as your eyes sink back and down. Allowing your shoulders to drop and the shoulder blades to widen on the ground. Heart resting back into your rib cage. And softening along the arm bones all the way to the palms and fingertips. The weight of the pelvic bowl heavy. And softening along the leg lines to the soles of your feet and tips of your toes. Feeling and sensing into the points on the body that connect with the earth below. your whole back body at rest on the earth. Receiving the flow of energy upwards from the earth into the bones of your body. Beginning to feel and sense into the natural wave of your breath, rising up from the belly all the way to the rib cage and chest. Exhaling to draw the navel center back and releasing all the breath. And from this space of conscious relaxation through your body, taking your palms to your outer thighs and slowly helping your knees in towards each other and setting both feet back to the ground. And now reach for a supporting prop like a yoga block or a stack of books covered with a blanket. And we're placing this height underneath our sacrum. So as you're lifting the hips up, you can slide your prop to the wide triangular bone at the base of your spine. And you can adjust the height of your prop, perhaps bringing the prop a little higher or a little lower. And being mindful that your prop isn't in the curve of the lower back. Instead, it's a little lower down to the wide triangular bone. And you can feel that the pelvis is supported here, and you're able to relax the weight of the pelvis down into the support, bringing a gentle compression to the lower lumbar spine and resting your palms anywhere alongside your body and closing your eyes. Returning back to that natural wave of breath from the lower belly and all the way up to the rib cage and chest. Your mind resting into the breath. And through your breath, feeling the vital life force energy of the earth through the mountains and trees. And feeling as though with each breath in that you are drawing in this vital life force energy. Inhaling to fill up with prana. And exhaling to empty out your mind. Inhaling the fresh life force into the body and exhaling to release and let go of the mind. On your next breath, draw your navel center back towards your spine to support your lower back, and then slide your prop away from underneath you. Slowly sequence down through the spine, from the upper vertebrae of the spine through the lower back, setting your tailbone down last. And take a moment here to relax the lower back by stepping your feet as wide apart as the mat and knocking your knees in towards each other. Perhaps feeling and sensing into the subtle warmth and circulation through the lower spine. And we'll step our feet back to hip distance apart, and let's hug our left knee towards our chest. Squeezing the thigh bone towards the abdomen and feeling the lower back soften and lengthen on the left side. And then bring your left knee open to your armpit and feel an opening through the hip joint and the inner thigh. And you can stay here in a modification of happy baby pose, or come to half happy baby pose on the left side by bringing the ankle over the knee and the sole of your foot to the sky, sliding your palms a little bit higher up the leg line, perhaps to the outer ankle or outer blade of your foot, and rest your right palm on top of the right hip. So you want to feel a sense of anchoring down through the pelvis, keeping the pelvis at a neutral position, and closing your eyes. Letting the thigh bone hang into the pull of gravity. Perhaps you're keeping your right foot rooted to the floor, or if it feels okay, you can extend the right leg long on the mat, deepening into the pelvis. And as the bones of the body begin to settle into the shape, and turning your awareness inwards, awakening your inner senses into feeling and sensing the body. Feeling and sensing through the left hip, feeling and sensing through your breath. And awakening to the inner landscape. And taking one more expansive breath. Softly bending at your knee and drawing the heel back towards the body. And then help your knee back to center and place your left foot back to the floor. Just taking a moment to feel the circulation of prana through the left hip joint and down through the leg into the sole of your foot. And we'll float our right knee towards our chest, squeezing the thigh bone close and relaxing the lower back on the right side. And taking your right knee open to your armpit and again letting the thigh bone just hang into gravity. Resting left palm on top of your hip to stabilize the pelvis. Close your eyes and feel into the hip joint. This might be as far as you're going today. If there's space to move a little bit deeper, you can flex your left foot and draw the sole of the foot to the sky, bringing the ankle over the knee for half happy baby pose. Palm resting anywhere along the outer leg line and making sure that you stay relaxed through the shoulder and the neck. You might be keeping your left foot firmly rooted to the ground, or you can also extend that leg open and down for a deeper opening through the pelvis. As you sense and feel into your body, you might come up against spaces that feel restricted or stuck. And rather than pushing through the sensation, can you instead yield to the sensation and hold space for breath? Taking one final expansive breath here, softening the heel back towards the body and helping your knee back to center and setting your foot back to the ground. And feeling the release of prana through the hip joint and down through the leg line. And you can bend both knees now and open your arms like a T shape alongside your body. And let's rock the knees from side to side, turning our head in the opposite direction of our knees. Releasing any lingering tension along your spine. And beginning to shift a little deeper into conscious relaxation. The next time that your knees fall to the left, pause here and breathe 3 breaths. Slowly moving to the right for 3 breaths. And now bring knees and head back to center. And take a moment to shift the body so that your spine is long on your mat. And you can squeeze both knees to your chest and round the spine, bringing your forehead to your knees. Relax your shoulders and your feet back to the floor, and then take some time now to set up your body for Shavasana so that we can move into our Yoga Nidra practice. Bringing any props you need underneath your knees as you extend the legs open. You can roll each shoulder underneath your body, creating space at the back of the heart and finding a natural curve through the neck. Perhaps adding a blanket over your body so that you can stay warm. And as you take a few moments to settle in to Shavasana, I'll be moving up into a seated position to guide you through your Yoga Nidra practice. Closing your eyes in this space of rest. And feeling your skin soften over the bones of the body. The full weight of your body at rest on the earth, becoming aware of the space within the body. Sensing and feeling into the subtle circulation of fluids passing through the joints of the body and absorbing into the tissue. Your awareness moving from the surface of your skin deeper into the muscle and deeper into the layer of the bone. Sensing and feeling the bones of the body floating in this space. Sensing and feeling the space within the bones, deep within the hollow of the bones. Bones heavy and light at the same time. Now send your breath and awareness to the tips of your toes, as though you were breathing through the tips of your toes. Breathing in the subtle pulse of life force energy rising up from the earth. Feeling the pulse moving through all 10 toes, into the soles of your feet and ankles. Sensing the warmth of the pulse traveling up the shin bones, moving through the knee joints, thigh bones, breath and sensation expanding through the pelvic bowl, hips relaxed, feeling the subtle passage and pulse of life force energy moving through the hip joints and traveling upwards from the tip of the tailbone along the vertebrae of your spine, through the lower curve of the spine, the pulse at the mid-spine and bottom of the rib cage, sensing the warmth of your breath traveling to the upper spine, to the space between your shoulder blades, through the shoulder blades, rib cage, and chest. Sensing the pulse of life through the shoulder joints, upper arm bones, passing through the elbows, forearms, wrists, palms of your hands vibrant with the pulsation of life, fingers and fingertips. Breathing into the delicate vertebrae at the neck, the curve of the neck to the base of the skull. Feeling into the back of your head, sides of your head, crown of your head, softening jawbone, cheeks, and forehead. your whole body floating in the pulse of life. Bones of the body radiating from the inside out. Feeling the circulation of prana through the subtle body like little rivers moving through the arms and legs and along the spine. Pulling into the root chakra at the tip of your tailbone, bringing your awareness to the tip of your tailbone and sensing a pulsation of warmth at the tailbone. As you inhale, feel this pulse of life expand around the whole body like a sphere of light. And as you exhale, feel the prana moving into every cell of your body. Inhaling from the tailbone, expanding the sphere of light around your body. Exhaling the warmth into every cell of your body. Inhaling and exhaling. Your awareness resting in the sphere of light, holding your body. In this sphere of light, sense and feel the presence of the earth, the mountains and trees, the vibrancy of earth. Allowing anything that's stuck in your body or your mind to release and let go in this space. Letting go of any burden that you're holding in your body, holding for your family, holding for your ancestral line. Can you release and let it go from deep, deep within the bones of the body? As you release and let go, Allow your awareness to rest back into the space between your eyebrows, softening into this quiet inner space. In your mind's eye, imagine a beautiful tree in front of you, feeling the power and grace of the tree. Feeling and sensing the great root system of the tree traveling deep down into the soil of the earth, deep down into your soul. See and sense the great trunk of the tree, the power and stability of the trunk, growing into your body and life. And see and sense into the expansive branches of the tree, growing upwards to the sky. Bearing fruit and flowers, reaching upwards into the heavens, to your spirit. Allow this impression of the tree to merge into your body, into your mind, becoming the tree. Becoming the healthy root system, the stable trunk, and the expansive branches, sensing and feeling the fruits and the flowers of the tree within your own self. And as the impression of the tree begins to fade, simply stay open to the movement and life force of the tree and the deep ancestral wisdom of the tree through body, mind, and spirit. And take as long as you need here in this space of rest. Having a beautiful day. Namaste. For more yoga practices like these, please like this video, comment below, and share this video with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.